Right, but Sarah is going to tell us how we can get back into good health.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested in this topic, and I don't want to steal your thunder, so Sarah, take it away.
So let me get my notes. So I'm going to talk to you all about running versus incline walking.
Right.
And whenever I was doing my research, I made sure to find things that were saying for fat loss, not
so we're talking
for
about
weight loss. It's the same thing, but like some people, I guess I need the clarification, because whenever I think weight loss, I think all in general.
Right, you're trying to
muscle,
you're trying to trim down, but
fit. Some people are like, I want to lose fat and gain muscle. So fat loss is their main.
So this is not for gaining muscle, or is it?
It is.
Oh,
it can be.
Okay.
I'll show you, tell you. But that's what I researched when I was doing this. I tried to find an article that specifically talked about fat loss, not just weight loss. Because obviously, when you're talking about running versus walking, you lose more calories running.
Right, you burn more.
Bottom line, yeah.
You burn more.
So you burn more calories, therefore you will probably lose more weight.
Gotcha.
But
this is a little bit different.
Yes, this is a little bit different.
Okay, I'm ready to learn.
Okay, so I got my stuff. I have a little picture. Did you put it up? That's my picture.
I like it.
Is that somebody you know?
No,
Oh, okay.
That's from the article. Okay. I'm like, that's my new boyfriend.
Hey, what's up?
In a random alley. Sketchy. No, so this is from fitandwell.com.
Okay.
Okay, so running and incline walking both help increase your heart rate.
Sure, that's good.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's good. Get your heart rate up.
Vital part of your health, helps burn energy, boost your metabolism, and just basically essential for a long, sustainable life. Running and walking.
Right. Now, when they say incline walking, is there a certain grade that they're talking about?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay, now if you're going to say it, you don't have to jump ahead.
Okay, cool.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I'm going to talk about it.
Okay. Excellent.
So just like baseline, why would you think walking is better for, like, what is it better for?
Well, the one thing I would say about walking versus running is hard on your joints.
Yeah.
And so
that's
you're more
number
prone
one.
to have injury. I mean, I'm constantly having to, as a runner,
Ice.
stretch before, stretch after, I use heat, but yeah, my joints are just what are you doing here? This is not normal.
Yeah, so basic walking is better for your joints and for fat loss beginners.
Okay.
So that's being somebody who does not exercise regularly.
Right, because they're not going to get out
be-
there and run. Probably, right?
Well, if they ran, they wouldn't be able to do it for a very long time, which would negate
Right.
what it's really for.
Right, they would burn more calories while they were doing it, but they wouldn't be able to do it for long enough.
Yeah, so they wouldn't be able to do it consistently. And then running, obviously. Running is better option for people who are...
Athletes?
Yeah, already fit
shape,
and
yeah.
sustaining,
Got it.
maintaining.
Sustained.
Yeah. So depending on your speed, walking on an incline can often be as effective as running on a flat surface.
Right, that would make sense because I can tell you for fact that running up a hill sucks big time. Even a small grade can just crush you.
It does, for sure. So for every incline gradient on a treadmill, your body has to expend...
Is that each percent grade?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So your body has to expend, on average, 4% more energy, boosting the calorie burn significantly.
So a 10% grade would be a 40% increase.
I guess. You're the math person. I don't know nothing about no math.
I don't know nothing about no numbers.
No, sir. But yeah,
But yeah, that'd be right. I mean, a 10% grade, which is not a huge grade, would actually burn quite a significant amount of calories.
Yeah, and after I did all this research, I got so many ads for these TikTok shop things where it's a little treadmill thing for walking, and you can make it, and you can put it at your desk, and you can make it go at an incline.
It's like a...
It's not like a regular treadmill where you have the arms and stuff, and you can do all the who's up there.
Yeah.
It's literally just a flat thing, conveyor belt looking thing, and you can raise it up and down, and you can just walk at your desk.
Walk on it. So
standing
you
up,
power
walking.
it doesn't have a motor?
I don't know.
Probably not. You probably power it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Okay, did you
I
buy
got
one?
so many ads for it. I thought about it. I saw it more than 9 times, so it's been in my head for a while.
Christmas is coming up, Sarah.
Buy myself that, yeah. So cute. Okay, so how would you lose fat from running and walking? So a fast-paced walk or a walk on an incline will place your heart into a heart rate zone where your body can utilize fats for energy most efficiently.
Is there like a certain heart rate goal, did it say?
No,
It didn't
but
say
that would be probably
I would say
beneficial
what, like
to know.
100, 120 maybe? I mean, over 100?
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
a good, we can ask
follow-up
Siri
question.
after this.
Ask
So this is because most people can walk longer and consistently than running. So I think of it as
That makes total sense.
I think of it when you have when you're walking and you're doing it for a long period of time, you need endurance fuel.
Right.
And it allows you to use that fat storage, which is your endurance.
Yeah, because
fuel.
normally, and I'm going to pull out some doctor stuff here,
Yeah.
normally you burn glycogen from your liver for energy, but I guess if you go hard enough, then start to break down that fat for energy.
Yeah, and that's the endurance fuel. That's the
Yeah.
part where you just like keep going even when you don't want to go anymore. So running at a moderate pace is also great for burning calories. However, the body would be using more carbs and fat, but more carbs as fuel source. This is because of a more immediate need for fuel. Your body will use fast energy, like not stored fat, but it'll use carbs when in need of fuel. So you can think of when you're running, you're using your fast fuel.
Right.
And whenever you're walking for those long periods of times, like an incline, which is best if you want to lose fat, you're using your endurance fuel, which is
fat.
like, your backup.
That makes sense. Okay.
Because your body's like,
Okay.
when you run, your body's like, oh my gosh, we need to run. It's like your
there's
animal
a tiger
instinct.
chasing me,
Your
right?
animal
Fight or
instinct kicks
flight.
in. They're like, you need to use what you just ate,
Yeah.
what we're still processing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that part made a lot of sense.
That
to me
does
when I
make
was
perfect
reading.
sense,
Yeah.
actually. And I'd never actually thought about that because obviously I'm going to be like, oh yeah, running's way better than walking. But, you know.
It is to a certain extent.
It is, but like the walking, like that whole thing about the endurance and burning fat versus glycogen or glucose, like that makes really good sense.
Yeah. So now so how would you think you could gain muscle while running and walking?
So I used to run with a weight vest. In fact, I
Definitely.
still have it. And boy, let me tell you, running with a weight vest is a workout.
I've done it, but
Even
I don't like to do
walking
it.
with a weight vest.
Yeah.
I got up to where I was running with an extra 10 pounds, which you'd think, 10 pounds is nothing.
It's horrible.
It's a lot. Like,
Yeah.
When you go from like having nothing to putting on a weight vest, oh my gosh.
And then you take it off, you probably feel like you're
I know.
going to fly away.
I'm the Flash.
Yeah, CrossFit people are always putting on weight vests. I'm like, no, not
I
me
have a
today.
good one somewhere. I liked it when I was. This is like many years ago, like maybe 10 years ago. I was running with weight vests.
Nice.
It's like legit. I may bring it back out.
I need to probably do it. I should walk with one on. But
Yeah, walk.
So for you to gain muscle while you're walking, the best way is to do a low gradient or fast walk would be, the best way to gain that muscle is to do at a steep gradient, low speed.
Okay.
And then
that almost makes sense. It's almost like weightlifting where you do like
that
heavy
puts your
weight,
body
low
into
rep,
a strength training
Yeah.
type vibe. And then obviously low gradient fast walk is more of cardio based.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then running, if you sprinted and then slow down, like you sprint as fast as you can, slow down
done
or
that.
walk, that is going to be your best form of, without using weights and all that kind of stuff, that's going to be your best form of strength training,
Muscle build,
gaining
yeah.
muscle. And then obviously, high and just running normal.
I used to do those
Yeah.
workouts where you like run as fast as you can for 30 seconds or a minute, and then you walk for 5 minutes, and you repeat that, and you do that, I don't know, 3 or 4 times down the road, and then you come back.
Yeah, it's really good for strength training.
Yeah.
So, so all in all, it really depends on your preference and what your goals are
Right.
when you're thinking about running and walking. So personally, I am not a runner.
Yeah.
I can't maintain a good pace when I run. So like when I run, I usually only run a mile, and running a mile is not going to really do that much for me, except like maybe burn the calories I drank of a Dr. Pepper. That's it.
Right. I mean, a really, 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 really rough estimate
Yeah.
is that like running a mile is like burning 100 calories. Now,
Yeah.
calorie burn depends on your weight and your speed in addition to the distance. So there's a lot of like factors that go into that, but just very, very generically, like a mile is roughly 100.
Yeah, so like I know that if I ran a mile, that would take more out of me. Like it would make me more tired than just walking for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, because you could probably walk 2 miles in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. But I know, just because I know like how my body is, like whenever I run a mile
You're
for
not
like
like an endurance
CrossFit,
person.
no, I hate doing that stuff.
That's what I got.
So at my house, I live in my neighborhood. I have like a really cool neighborhood where it's like all windy and hilly.
Oh,
so I can run
I'm gonna come
and
run at your
walk.
house.
Yeah, it's really pretty. When I can run and walk in my neighborhood, and there's hills and
Oh, that's
inclines I
perfect.
can go on. So that's what I like to do. I don't like to run like straight. I
Yeah.
can't do it. But that's a good way to build muscle, doing
Gotcha.
that, doing the sprint and walking, just keeping that pace of where you can still talk and
Right,
being, yeah. But for you, I know that you like to run and
I do like
stuff.
to run, yeah.
But if you incorporated some incline walking or sprinting, that would make your
Yeah.
muscles, you'd have some good,
I may go back to doing that sprint, like sprint for 30 seconds to a minute and then 5-minute cool down and repeat that and do it, 8 or 10 times.
yeah. I would be
that'd be pretty
interested to see how it would improve your time.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, back in the day, I was really, really, really into track. Like,
So you did that stuff all the time?
Yeah, oh yeah, I did all. We would do these crazy things like with strength shoes and parachutes and like running against, some resistance. I mean, yeah, we did like literally everything
Yeah.
back when I was really serious about this stuff.
Yeah, I think that the sprint and the walk.
Yeah, I may do that because you can do that
that'll
in your
really,
neighborhood. That's
yeah,
easy to do.
that's the great thing about running
Yeah.
and walking.
Yeah, you can do it almost anywhere.
It's free.
Yeah, and I have the best road. Like my road is exactly 2 miles long.
Yeah.
So if I run to the end of it and come back, it's 4 miles, and it's pretty straight. And the only thing is we got more traffic out there than we used to. But
Yeah.
so you get to dodge cars. How many calories is dodging cars?
I don't know.
It's got to be a little bit extra.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is going to raise your heart rate
Yeah, sure.
out of fear
Right.
of death. But yeah, so either way you slice it,
So-
fat loss, you can get it from a calorie deficit through nutrition and exercise.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
So
I think that honestly, the most important thing I learned from this was just the fact that when you're doing that running incline or walking incline, that your body predilects to burn fat over glucose or glycogen, which is more from running. I mean, that makes sense, and you can lose fat from running, but it's almost like the walking incline is just really made for it.
there's like definitely a
And
part.
anyone can do that.
Yeah.
Anyone can do it. Like, it's hard to go out and run 4 miles for most people, but anyone
Yeah.
can do incline walking.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to give the nod to incline walking between those two.
Yeah.
Even though I love to run.
Yeah.
Just because I think more people could do it.
The reason why I like the walking thing is because, and the incline is because it is it has been shown to gain muscle because of the
Yeah.
strength training
Right.
part of it.
The strength,
So in
yeah.
my mind, I'm thinking, so if I'm gaining muscle, I'm probably losing fat.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, that's what makes
Yeah.
that's why strength training is so beneficial.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which I need to get back into that. But
Yeah.
so many hours in a day.
Lift those weights. Yeah.
It was so forceful. Lift those weights.
Get 'em.
America. Okay. But
All
that's
right.
it. The end.
That was good. Like, I actually really enjoyed that. I at first I was like, oh, running versus running, but it's like so much more deeper than that. And
Yeah.
there's so many different kind of factors that weigh into what would be best for different people. So that was really good, Sarah. Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna give you a clap.
Thanks.
Good job, Sarah. All right, I think that is all the time we have today.
Yeah.
But come back next week. We'll be right here talking about some different topics. Please leave us a comment and let us know what you want us to talk about it, and we'll talk about it here on Nip Talk. See ya.
Bye.